What is numeracy? How many levels of numeracy are there? How does numeracy help you in everyday life? What are the indicators of numeracy? Could you please provide an example? Could you think of a time when numeracy helped you solve a real-life problem? Hello everyone, I'm Gurvijay Singh Mahal, your showrunner and host of the Gapfest Radio, where community's voice matters most. Today, we're here with a new program called Unpacking Numeracy with Dr. Harkaran Singh, who is a lead education and academic leader with over 23 years of experience teaching mathematics and institutional leadership across higher education and vocational education sectors. He holds a doctorate in mathematics and a master's in educational leadership. He has co-authored 13 peer-reviewed journal articles, a book, and a book chapter in the field of mathematical modeling. He received the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Award in 2016 for one of his research contributions. He was recognized with the 2024 Star Award from Shizam TAFE for enhancing students' mathematical proficiency and mentoring excellence. He has many more qualifications which would take too long to state. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Harkaran Singh.
Thank you, Gurvijay, for inviting me in your program, and I'm excited to unpack the numeracy. Let's start the program.
So my first question is, what is numeracy?
My dear, numeracy and mathematics, they are interrelated, but there is some minor difference between them. Mathematics gives us tools, techniques, but numeracy is to use them wisely to solve the real world problems.
How many different levels of numeracy are there?
There are 5 levels of numeracy, range from level 1 to level 5. So level 1 mean only identify the numbers, like what is the time on the clock, this is identification of number, what is the price tag of this shirt, this is level 1 numeracy, mean working with very much familiar context. And level 2 is working with familiar context and addition, subtraction, multiplication, means calculation of one step only. So this is level 2 numeracy. Level 3 numeracy involve two-step calculations and working with some unfamiliar context also. Level 4 is using formula and working in unfamiliar context. Level 5 is real life scenario problems solutions, means mathematical modeling or calculate the risk analysis. So these are level 5 numeracy tasks.
Thank you for your answer. What are the indicators of numeracy? And could you please provide an example?
There are 3 indicators of numeracy: 0.09, 0.10 and 0.11. So 0.09 mean identify the mathematical information from the problem. 0.10 mean use mathematics tools, techniques to solve the problem. And 0.11 mean whatever the solution communicated, how you communicate. Maybe this is oral communication, maybe this is written communication. I will give you one example. So we have to travel from our destination to CBD. There are 2 different routes, and 0.09 will tell us what is the mathematical information. This means speed, distance traveled and time. This is the mathematical information. And 0.10 mean how to use mathematics to solve time if distance and speed are known. So we know the distance is about 30 kilometer. We know that there are 2 routes. One route speed is 60 kilometer per hour and second route is speed is 40 kilometer per hour. So we can use mathematics to solve time. So this is 0.10 indicator. So third is, now we have 2 answers, and how you will communicate those answers. One route take less time, one route take more time. Last indicator, how we will communicate with the audience that this is the right route, it will take less time. Maybe that is oral communication, maybe that is written communication. So each of the indicator is very much important in numeracy. Thank you. What is your next question, my dear?
My next question is, how does numeracy help you in everyday life?
In everyday life, numeracy helps us to manage money, time, and resources. For example, if weekly income is $1,000 and from that income we have expenses about $500 per week, and there are some miscellaneous expenses about $200 on food and some other stuff, and 500 is expenses about renting. So you left with $300 now, and if you plan to purchase a car, the car has $300 EMI weekly. So now can you afford this car, or do you manage, do you think there is need to manage the weekly expenses so that you can purchase the car? So numeracy helps us in everyday budgeting.
Thank you for your answer. Let's wrap up this episode with the final question. Can you think of a time when numeracy helped you solve a real world problem?
Numeracy helps in day-to-day routine life problems. So I will give you one example. So example is, first option is zero call out fee and $2 for each kilometer traveled. So we want to travel and we have two options for the taxi. There are first option, there is second option. So first option is zero call out fee and $2 for each kilometer travel. If we need to travel 5 kilometer, so the charge would be $10. And for the second option, the charge would be $15. But if we need to travel more than 10 kilometer, for example 15 kilometers, so option number 1, it is more costly, $30. Option number 2 is cheaper. So numeracy helps us to identify what is the right option for us. So this is one of the real life example.
Thank you for your time and all your answers. We are definitely coming back with more episodes, so stay tuned on the GapFest Radio and keep watching Unpacking Numeracy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Guru Vijay.